Welcome back. Today we're going to be working on dividing a fraction by another fraction. So it's going to be very similar. We're going to follow the same steps that we had for a whole number divided by a fraction and a fraction divided by a whole number. It's going to be the exact same steps. So let's start out with this problem. Let's say I have 7/4 and I want to divide it into groups of 3/4. Now remember, whenever we divide, we're always making equal groups. That's going to be one of our things we have to remember. So let's start. Remember, I'm always going to start with this first number, my dividend, because that's how much I have. So I'm going to start by drawing a fraction bar, and I see my denominator, that lower number, is 4. So that's how many pieces make a whole. So I have one fraction bar split into 4s. And my numerator is going to tell me how many pieces I have. So I have 7, so I'm going to shade in 7 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, I ran out. I only have 4, but I need to have 7. So how do I solve it? Well, I'm going to make another fraction bar, and again, I divide into 4ths because that is my denominator, and I'm going to keep filling in until I get 7. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I know I have 7 parts. That is my numerator. It tells me how many pieces I have. So next I'm going to divide. So I need to have equal parts of some portion. And when I look over here, I see that portion. My second number is 3/4. So I'm going to look for 3/4 of something. So I'm going to check 3/4. Well, here's 1/4. 2/4, 3/4. So that's one group of 3/4. I'm going to continue. I have one group, 2 groups, 3 groups. Each one's a 4, so I have 3/4. So right now I have group number 1, group number 2. I have 2 wholes, but I have this little guy over here who's all left out. Well, let's look. I only have one piece because he's all by himself. So I have one part, and now I need to figure out how many equal a whole. Well, when I check, my new groups I just made have 3 pieces to a whole. 1, 2, and 3. If I check over here, it's the same thing. 1, 2, and 3. So I know I have one piece, and now 3 pieces equal a whole. So my final answer is 2 1/3 is what 7/4 divided by 3/4 equals.